principles of commitment, faithfulness, and
The WWE Universe was electrified as the anticipation of Saturday night's high-stakes clash reached its fever pitch. The arena was packed with passionate fans, each eager to witness what promised to be a monumental event in the history of the company. From the very first moments of the night, the air was thick with excitement and expectation. This wasn't just another match. It was a battle for supremacy, a confrontation between two of WWE's most compelling and accomplished stars, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The tension that filled the arena was undeniable, and everyone in the crowd knew that something significant was about to unfold. The stakes couldn't have been higher, and no one was prepared for the seismic shift that was about to take place. The background: Cody Rhodes' legacy and rise to glory. Cody Rhodes' journey to the pinnacle of WWE has been a story of persistence, reinvention, and legacy. As the son of the legendary Dusty Rhodes, one of the most beloved and influential figures in wrestling history, Cody's rise to stardom was never going to be simple. Dusty Rhodes, known for his charismatic personality and pioneering contributions to the wrestling industry, left behind an indelible mark on the sport, and his legacy loomed large over his son's career. Cody was never just a wrestler. He was the torchbearer of the Rhodes family name, carrying the weight of his father's legacy and the expectations that came with it. But Cody's path to the top of WWE wasn't easy. Early in his career, he struggled with the pressures of living up to his father's monumental legacy. His initial run in WWE saw him portray a variety of characters: dashing Cody Rhodes, the self-obsessed pretty boy, and later the undashing persona, which reflected a darker and more vicious side. Despite these efforts, Cody was still searching for his true identity and his place in the WWE hierarchy. It wasn't until he took a step back from the company that Cody truly began to reinvent himself. His departure from WWE and subsequent time spent in the independent circuit, including his time in Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling, allowed him to redefine his character and purpose. By the time he returned to WWE, Cody was no longer just Dusty's son. He was a man with a clear vision of what he wanted to achieve and the legacy he wanted to create for himself. His victory at the 2023 Royal Rumble was a statement to the world that Cody Rhodes had earned his spot in WWE's elite ranks. His journey wasn't just about winning championships. It was about proving to himself and to his fans that he was capable of standing tall on his own, without the shadow of his father looming over him. When Cody captured the undisputed WWE Championship, it wasn't just a victory for him. It was a symbolic moment that represented everything his father had stood for. It was a testament to the blood, sweat, and tears that Cody had poured into his career. The championship wasn't merely a trophy. It was a validation of Cody's hard work and the realization of his dreams. For Cody, this wasn't just about holding a title. It was about carrying on his father's legacy, making his own mark, and cementing his place as one of the greatest superstars in WWE history. Kevin Owens, the reluctant rebel and his unyielding ambition. On the opposite side of the ring was Kevin Owens, a man whose career had been defined by his relentlessness and willingness to go to extreme lengths to succeed. Owens's rise to prominence in WWE was unorthodox and unpredictable, much like his personality. He was never the prototypical hero that WWE often glorified. There was no polished image, no clean-cut persona. Owens was unapologetically himself, a fighter who didn't care for the approval of the WWE Universe or management. His brash, no-nonsense attitude earned him both admiration and scorn, but it also made him a compelling figure in the world of professional wrestling. From his debut in NXT to his rise on the main roster, Kevin Owens made an immediate impact. His feud with John Cena, where he asserted his dominance by defeating Cena in his first match, showcased the immense talent and confidence that Owens possessed. But while Owens's physical prowess and in-ring skill were undeniable, it was his complex character that made him such a fascinating figure. Unlike many WWE superstars who craved fan adoration, Owens thrived on challenging the status quo. He didn't want to be liked by the WWE Universe. He simply wanted to be respected for his talent and his refusal to conform to the typical WWE mold. His controversial antics, such as attacking Sami Zayn, further solidified his reputation as a man who would stop at nothing to get what he wanted. For months, Owens had been simmering in frustration. Despite his many successes and his undeniable talent, he had felt overlooked and underappreciated. The WWE Universe often cheered for him, but that wasn't enough. Owens wanted more. He wanted to prove that he was one of the best to ever step foot in the ring. And that's where Cody Rhodes came into play. Cody had garnered all the attention, all the praise, while Owens found himself fighting for scraps. For Owens, this wasn't just about a shot at the undisputed championship. It was about something deeper. It was about respect, validation, and his place in WWE's history. In Owens's eyes, Cody represented everything he was up against. The perfect legacy-driven superstar who was being handed opportunities that Owens believed were rightfully his. The match, a clash of titans. The moment the bell rang to start the match, the WWE Universe knew they were witnessing something extraordinary. The two competitors, each driven by their own demons and motivations, clashed with intensity and brutality. Cody, with his precise technical skill and calculated approach, went toe-to-toe with Owens, who relied on his brawling style and raw strength. The match quickly became a back-and-forth contest, with both men giving their all, neither willing to back down. Cody showcased his agility and technical prowess, executing high-impact moves with precision, while Owens countered with his trademark aggression and unrelenting drive. Each move was a statement, a testament to their willpower and determination to succeed. For Cody, this match wasn't just about winning. It was about solidifying his place as the face of WWE, the embodiment of the American dream. For Owens, this was more than just a title match. It was his opportunity to prove that he was more than just a side character in someone else's story. He was ready to make the world see him as the champion he believed himself to be. As the match progressed, it became clear that both men were fighting for something more than just the gold. Cody was fighting for the honor of his family and his legacy, while Owens was fighting for respect and validation. Every punch, every slam, every counter was a reflection of the immense stakes on the line. The shocking turn. Owens' moment of madness. Just when it seemed like Cody was about to secure the victory, the tide turned. In a shocking moment, Owens unleashed a devastating piledriver, one of the most dangerous and controversial moves in professional wrestling. The crowd gasped in horror as Cody lay motionless on the mat. Owens, consumed by frustration and anger, wasn't just looking for a victory. He was looking to send a message. The piledriver was his way of declaring that he wasn't going to let anyone, least of all Cody, define his career. Holding the Winged Eagle Championship aloft, Owens made a statement that reverberated throughout the WWE Universe. In that moment, Owens was not just a man who had lost a match. He was a man who had been pushed to the edge, a man willing to go to extreme lengths to reclaim control of his destiny. It was a powerful visual, one that spoke volumes about Owens' mindset and his readiness to seize the spotlight, no matter the cost. Triple H, the authority, steps in. As the dust settled and Owens stood triumphant with the championship in hand, the arrival of Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, only added fuel to the fire. The confrontation between Owens and Triple H was inevitable. Triple H, a man who had built his own legacy through ambition and ruthlessness, wasn't going to let Owens' actions go unchallenged. But Owens, ever defiant, wasn't intimidated by Triple H's presence. Instead, he stood his ground, refusing to back down. This encounter between the two men highlighted the stark contrast in their philosophies. Triple H had built his career through a combination of cunning, strategic alliances, and calculated moves. Owens, on the other hand, had taken a much more direct, often reckless approach to his rise. The clash between these two strong-willed individuals was one that would have significant implications for Owens' future. The aftermath. Fan reactions and divided opinions. As the smoke cleared and the fans tried to process what they had just witnessed, the WWE Universe was divided. Some saw Owens as a hero, someone who had been pushed to the brink and was finally embracing his true, rebellious nature. Others, however, viewed him as a villain who had crossed a line, betraying the very values that WWE had built its reputation on. This divide in opinion only served to further elevate Owens as a character. Was he justified in his actions? Was he merely fighting for his place in a company that had overlooked him for far too long? Or had he become the very thing he had once despised? This complexity added layers to his character and made him an even more compelling figure in the WWE landscape. What's next for Owens? The next chapter in Owens' journey will be written in the upcoming Gauntlet match. This high-stakes contest will test Owens' resolve and determination. If he succeeds, he may earn back the respect he has so long desired. But failure could have dire consequences, possibly marking the end of his WWE career. Regardless of the outcome, Owens' future in WWE is anything but predictable. His actions have already left a lasting impression, and the road ahead promises to be filled with drama, intensity, and the unrelenting ambition that has always defined him. Conclusion: redemption or downfall? Kevin Owens stands at a crossroads in his career. His actions on Saturday night have set the stage for what could be a defining moment in his WWE legacy. Will he rise to the challenge and find redemption, or will his actions lead to his downfall? One thing is certain: Kevin Owens has proven that he is a force to be reckoned with, and his journey is far from over. The next chapter of his story promises to be one of the most exciting and unpredictable in WWE history.